Hello everyone, welcome into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Hollow Knight Silksong. I hope you guys are doing well. So it seems like we're closing in toward the end of the game. We might have one or two more streams left, I'm not entirely sure here. And on yesterday's stream, we began somewhere and we did some things and have arrived in some place to do more things. Trying to remember where exactly I started off from. I'm kind of drawing a blank. But anyway, okay, so we finished the green thing the night before that. So I was going back through the map looking in places to explore a bit more with the super jump thing. And I was looking for the fun guy. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. I was looking for the fungus and I didn't trust my first instincts in checking a Bikini Bottom, and it turned out that he was in Bikini Bottom, so I spent a lot more time elsewhere. And then in the process of doing my scavenger hunt for Mr. Fun Guy, I cleared out 2 of the heart missions because they were just kind of on the way. So we collected the Encrusted Heart and the Pollen Heart from Nihilith and Crust King Khan, respectively. And we finished up in the sands of Karak here. And the next place that I need to go, at least for the fungus quest, is figuring out where the cage of one who raged against the Silken Lie is. So I didn't fully explore the slab, so I should probably go back there. Alright, so let's do this. One second here. Sorry, I thought my dog whined about something, but he was just derping around. Okay. So, my first guess in this region would be to go to the cell that had the one guy whose sin we don't know. That's up 2 floors. Hey, Metal Wolf, how's it going? Nice to see you again. I don't think these are mushrooms. You're not bad? You're feeling much better than you were the last 2 days? Well, I'm glad you're feeling better then. One who raged. Wait, what if it was me? I'm one who raged against the Silken Threat thing. Could it be at the top here? Or could it be at the very bottom of Bikini Bottom? Oh, maybe. I don't think there's any cages left at the top of the cathedral area. I don't think she raged. Hey Mao, Meow Laser and Galamoth, how's it going? How goes the heart thievery? It's not too bad, you know, just getting in the surgery business. From the ground floor, I guess. Still curious as to how and or why we haven't finished this quest, if there is a quest there. Maybe she's just always a hungry girl and she's just there for flavor. In multiple senses of the word. So yeah, we picked up 2 of the hearts so far. We're not exactly going for the 3rd one yet. I'm trying to complete some other things first. This is not it, okay. There's so much potential for extra content. There really is, though. And that's even without considering a couple over-the-top elements, such as a wandering circus. Alright, no Mushroom Man here. We didn't really see him in the sands of Karak or certain sections of the Blasted Land. Now back here again. Okay. So we need a cage of sorts. How much of Blighthaven did I really check out? I think enough. Though I didn't check the bottom section of Sinner's Road over here. These dogs. Okay, come on. There you go. Beat steep and slow, faint and fast versus sharp and clear. I probably should revisit the Plasmium Apprentice. Maybe beat him, although I don't necessarily want to kill him or anything like that. Oops. Oh yeah, I still need to figure out what happened to the robot. One who raged against the silk. That might be a reference to a boss or something. No, because they're part of the church. Oh yeah, I meant to check the Hunter's March and I forgot. Gur the Outcast. Huge yet stealthy Scar, an expert trapper and master of the undergrowth. His tracks and traps. It should have been obvious from the start, this old hunter sought to draw me in. But what reason drove him to test himself so brutally? That answer, I suspect, I shall never know. He was cool, I liked him. Sister Splinter? She's like the evolution of that guy. Okay, that makes sense. There was a reason. Did I see it? Just for him to test himself against us? Because when we go into his trophy room, we can see a bunch of things like that. Crust King Khan. For his stern stewardship, his legion seemed utterly loyal. For less combative bugs, his would have been a hard rule. Hardened warrior lord of a bygone age, able to command the coral crust to his bidding. Interesting. Tormented Trobio. Depressed thespian, consumed by the melancholy of a collapsing world. This one chose to embrace the doom to come. I shall not share such easy surrender. Plasmidas. Oh yeah, I meant to read these. Okay. Mindless sac filled with plasmium. When broken, the plasmium can be consumed for its temporary benefits to health. My unique shell can resist the darker deformations of this substance, but even I have limits. I've read that one. Hey, Wolfer, nice to see you again. Plasmid. Mutated young worm infected with plasmium. The new form displays potent regenerative skill. Vorloom shall quickly learn the curse of this substance. What benefits it provides can be swiftly outweighed. Plasmidas. Plasmitis. Large worm mutated heavily by plasmium. The creature has become fused to the roof of its cave, no longer able to move freely. In my home caves, when once this substance was allowed to flourish, I saw similar aberrations. This is wonder tainted strong with revulsion. Interesting. Yeah, Galamoth, that's pretty much exactly what it is. The empty stand seems like it was meant for Hornet. Because, when you use the needle in, you kind of get a bit more dialogue relating to that. Widow I could see being a rebel because she has the pins in her, but I don't remember her being in a cage, so to speak. First Sinner. Ancient Weaver condemned for a transgression lost to time. This one's husk held a masterful talent to weave silk into blazing runes. Throughout my life I have seen runes woven for many tasks. Was she the first to hone such skills? I like that little conjecture there. That's interesting how these two seem to be foils of one another. White and black versus black and white. So let's go back to Belhart then. Oh, those dudes are groaning? Okay. Mao, you say the lifeblood was one of the things people criticized the Pale King for outlawing its usage? Now in the second game it shows that he had a point. Am I strange for thinking it was always sketchy then? It is very interesting to me that it's kind of, what's the word? Hinted? Confirmed? Suggestive that it is related to the dark after all? Okay, this is annoying. Whoops. I was busy. You always thought it was suspicious, but your way of thinking wasn't popular in the lore community? Yeah, I definitely thought it was suspicious. I didn't necessarily think that it was dark aligned, to be fair. Like, I had suspicions that it might be like a mixture between light and dark or something like that. But I definitely don't know enough about Hollow Knight lore to really stand too firmly on that hill, I guess. So I want to double check these wish board before I go elsewhere. That doesn't surprise me. So then the question is, now where is a good old cage? Galamoth, you wouldn't have been able to do the Path of Pain without abusing it, so you're okay with it? It's a miracle drug indeed. Oh, duh. Don't know why I thought sitting at the bench would take me to Belheart. Yeah, so that's empty. Cool. Oh, wait. I wanted to check over here. Though I thought I did, actually. Could have been at a different time. When did this get here? Have I never come this way? Must not have. Or if I did, I didn't interact with this, which is surprising. Is this more purpley? I don't know. The Pale King was a god and on the most powerful class. Yet he built a kingdom made of mortal bugs, and all characters who knew him showed respect. So you were always not keen on the idea he was hungry for influence or power or something like that? Well, one of the real messed up things about the powerful is that even if they're extremely wealthy, influential, or powerful, but doesn't necessarily quench their thirst for more power. It's sprouting. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I really like that kind of little update, even if it doesn't really amount to much. Did anybody in chat watch the PlayStation Direct earlier today? I didn't watch all of it, just bits and pieces here and there. And there was a pretty interesting looking Metroidvania. Looked almost like an illustrated book. I kind of feel bad for upcoming Metroidvanias now because they'll have to live within the shadow of Silksong, which is a pretty hefty shadow. But it looked interesting. I don't know about the gameplay itself. Like, the gameplay looked kind of alright to me, but the art looked really good. And I'm kind of willing to support studios who have like a really cool art style. So hopefully we get more games like it. Although that game might be a little bit too busy for me, I'm not sure. That explains why we didn't one-shot it. I was expecting to one-shot that monster. Somehow you think a god that's willing to give its powers to mortal doesn't sound like a power-hungry being? Fair enough. Don't necessarily think anything is here, but I don't recall coming here after the Cataclysm. Huh. Hey Corey, how's it going? The plants are trying to kill me? Oh no. Feels like life is trying to kill me, bro. How are you doing tonight? Do you have any good news? Thinking maybe not, since you didn't mention anything yesterday. Didn't know if we should bring it up or not, to be honest. Yes? Okay, great, man. She came home today. Okay, okay. Very glad to hear that. Know how nerve-wracking that can be. You've never been more happy in your life, oh dear God. Oh man, I believe it. I absolutely believe that. Do you have a male or a female cat? Because, you might have some extra company before you realize it. What makes that noise? Oh, these things? Oh yeah, and I did try to go up there. I remember that part now. You shot me! The whole void thinking is just because she has a black spite for the body, but a lot of other characters have it. Oh, I don't necessarily think Hornet is like 100% void or anything like that. We've been having discussions like that with Forge over the past week or so. And somebody else had just commented on one of the previous streams in response to Forge. And he made a pretty good point. About how the Pale King and the White Lady are not made of the void, yet the little Hollow Knight itself has void within him. Things like that. So I don't think it's so black and white that it's just, you know, literally dark and light. And I kind of view things as a bit of a yin and yang situation where it takes a little bit of balance of both to create form and substance and soul and have them be intertwined and interlinked. Whoops. Wish I can rest here. She also says the void egg would basically destroy her. Wait, what do you mean not Hornet? Who says it then? I don't remember. I don't really remember coming this way. I must have fallen down it. How do I not remember this parkour section? Oh, you're asking if the cat wasn't uninjured. Yeah, okay. Wait. That still doesn't answer my Hornet question. But the void egg. Corey, your cat is fine and uninjured? Good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking I didn't explore this place fully. I hear the wind guy. What did this say? Weaver of Farloom, by grace you warded, by thread you healed, for your favor eternal we offer our song. Those things are tankier. Hornet says of the Void Egg and Hollow Knight, that space is built to sustain your likes. Its bindings would drain me were I to join. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the Void is kind of carnivorous. Like the... Oh man, I was trying to run to the left. Like the Dark and Dark Souls. She was the child of Hera, the spider, and the Pale King. What part of that makes her void? Well, what part of being the child of the Lady in White and the Pale King makes the Hollow Knight void? If that's the same. There could have been experiments done upon her. I don't know. Like, I'm not willing to die on the hill that Hornet may have an affiliation to the void. Just to be clear here. But I think pretty much unless you are a pale being, you probably have void within you to some degree in this universe. Hey, we added to the urinal. Hey, Galaxy Dragon, welcome back in. The vessels are void because the eggs were dropped into the abyss. Okay. Should look around to see if we have any windy boys. Whoops. You have to play Hollow Knight again now? You were going to anyway. Your question is Silksong 2 when? It's coming out right after the Bloodborne PC port. They announced that at the State of Play? No. These things. This is where we saw them. They're eggs. The sad thing is I don't even remember what they're the eggs of anymore. The thing that I discovered yesterday. Wait a second. Oh. So we fought one of those Moss Queen thingies over here. Wonder if that can happen again. No. But I still need to fight one more to complete my journal? Hey, Chadwick, how's it going, sir? We're doing pretty well. How about yourself? I don't think he's still here. That shocked me for a second. I was like, oh, are you serious? About to shave your head again? Alright. Isn't that your second one this week? Seems like a lot. Every 3 or 4 days keeps the skin condition for it. Plus it feels nice. Alright, if you enjoy it. I don't want to be able to go back in there. Yeah, I guess I'll go kill the assistant since I'm over here. Do a bit of murder since I'm in the neighborhood. Don't need to fight these things anymore. Wait, isn't this? No. That too small. Oh, he'll hurt me. He reminds me of Peaches from Rocco's Modern Life with his head. Wonder if there's something I can use. He's angry. What if this dude's unkillable? That'd be pretty cool. I can't reflect those. He's getting more erratic, actually. This is kind of like fighting Muriel. Not that I would know. Damn it. Oh god, he almost got me. I'm dead. I was not expecting that. I need to go up and to the left. It's crazy you didn't know you could fight him. I don't know if we can fight him either. That's not the professor dude. That's somebody else, by the way. The old assistant. Oh no, even these things get infused by the void. Oopsies. 1 second here. But now I'm good. Okay. I need to go down, don't I? Yeah. I got him! For the lore, I hope. Plasmified Zangol. Husk of an alchemist's assistant granted false life by plasmium. He carelessly seeded these caves with that cursed substance. His final fate seems fair reward for those efforts, yet I feel some sympathy. It is an alluring power. He actually thought he was immortal at first. He just has ridiculous health, yeah. I thought he was immortal until I noticed his attacks started coming out more frequently. And then I was like, oh, this dude just must be a tanky boy, and he's getting more frantic as... What is this yellow smoke? There's like an enemy in the before times, but nothing now. Tripping me out. We could go see the professor again, I guess. Now that we've come to complete our errands of murder. That's just the lifeblood plants, you think? Maybe. Life for you, dear one. Life for all. A source. And that seems the same. I double-checked that section of the tunnel before. Did I check all of that section of the Blasted Lands? I may as well look there now. So this area isn't infected yet. So there are multiple ways to clear out the journal from things you might have been missing. Oh, we hit a top thing up here. Nope. Maybe I need to do it over here. I hit something. Alright, so it doesn't want me coming up this way, apparently. So in that case, I go to the Shellwood. Wait, do I only need 3 hearts? Instead of the... Anyway. I'm gonna go visit the Ant Queen, regardless. Eventually. Hey, Stella, welcome back in. How you doing?
wir?
It'd be pretty funny if it just let me walk out and it would end the game, give you an automatic bad ending. Being a scaredy bug. I didn't hit the thing that I should have. Interesting. Okay. Haven't tried that before. So this is nothing after you've explored it? Okay. Whoops. Doubly whoops. Don't ever remember singing here. The climb so sheer, the citadel, the holy citadel, the gate so near. Why now must we fade? The climb so sheer. Hey, Influence, welcome into the stream. No, we are in Act 3. Congrats on becoming shiny in Chrome, Chadwick, although I think you were already shiny in Chrome a little bit. It's like a Pokemon. I'm just kind of going back through the world and re-exploring the places that I haven't been with all of my movement upgrades. I don't know if I've gotten my journal build with these dudes. I feel like potentially not. Seems extra stringy. It's probably not important. I mean, getting the hearts, or do I have them already? I've gotten 3 of the 4 that I know of, and I'm kind of looking for the mushroom guy. I don't want any spoilers, though. And I've just kind of been incrementally exploring while I was looking for the mushroom dude, and now I'm just kind of on my exploration bullcrap again. Not as focused on where I think the guy might actually be. And just to fill you in a little bit more, I am currently looking for the cage of one who raged against the Silken Lie. And also trying to not confuse that with the lyrics to the one Smashing Pumpkins song. Yes, he does give us clues. But because I've been going through the areas in a pretty haphazard way, I want to make sure I go out and clear all of the void dudes. For no particular reason. I don't think I've went back this way. Actually, there could be a void guy in this area now. And I probably wouldn't even know it because of how loud the actual ambient... I've never went down there. The ambient, is this a crafts metal? Okay. Because of how loud the ambient wind is. Actually, how far can we go down here? Oh. Too far. It's fine. Some of them are pretty easy to suss out. Some of them are so easy to suss out that it makes me believe that it can't be that one, and then I go spend an hour looking in the wrong spot. It's fun. Yeah, I still need to continue checking out the Sinner's Rise, because I don't think I fully checked that spot out because I got distracted. So go down into the right. There's probably something here way earlier and I forgot what it was. I've double checked a decent chunk of the slab as well as other stuff, but I don't want like a hot and cold game with the chat. I'd rather just explore for myself. How did I miss? There's turbo. Ah, there is one guy over there. Okay. Actually, we should probably do it this way. Okay. Got it. Feels good. I haven't gotten an ending yet? Correct. I mean, I did go back and save scum to get ending A, even though I started with ending B and got into Act 3. Just so I wouldn't have to do it again later. I don't think I've been up there yet. Yeah, Act 2 is 2 endings already. Oh, yes, I have been up here. Okay. I don't remember what the ending names were off the top of my head. Unfortunately. I'm really bad at remembering names in general. Missed. Damn, these things are super tanky. I got another one of those gone. Am I just hunting void masses? Sort of. so then this area should be entirely good. Anyway. Now I'll go back to... Firewater. Might be a little bit faster this way, actually. Probably not, though. Definitely not. Whatever. You never realized that Volt Filament and the Thread Storm work so well together? Yeah, the Volt Filament is extremely good. I tested out the combo once I got the Shaman thing. Because I got the Shaman crest a little bit after I went to the Volt's place, whatever it's called. And I tested it out against the really big dudes in the Purified Ducts. And at first I was going to be using the Silken Arm technique thing. But I discovered that the Thread Storm was able to one-shot those dudes, whereas the 3 projectile things would need to hit every single one of them. Plus it would take a basic attack to kill them. Which is why I used the Silken thing, the Storm, on this build right now. God, I suck. I did go up there, didn't I? Yeah. That's where we got abducted, Yahar Gould. Did I not find that weave nest and bile water yet? Which weave nest? And also, don't tell me if I'm missing things. I'd rather just figure it out for myself. That one is the real one. Okay. I should probably be paying more attention here. There are some cages here. Like, why am I so stanky? Hey, could he be here now? The one to fear? My strength or theirs? The one who breeds. Who to be. Who is me? The one who serves. My strength or theirs? Huh? The precious sweet life the strong provide. Our nest, our haven, seek and hide. The weak must serve, old laws, fresh wounds. I like that it has two different songs. It's pretty cool. So Influence asks, am I a multi-binder kind of guy or a thread injector user? Neither, to be honest. I kind of just use whatever I want. And mostly tends to be on the Wanderer crest. And so rather than using the multi-binder specifically, I didn't want to rely on this or the shortener. So sometimes I'll use the reserve bind, but mostly I've been sticking with the Flintstone vitamin. Plus, sometimes the long claw, that's really not that big of a deal. I do like this, except sometimes it can make the platforming awkward with the sawtooth circlet. And I like the polyp pouch, which poisons things a lot if I'm not using the Flintstone vitamin. I'll use this with like the thumbtacks and stuff quite a bit. Or the boomerang. And usually the Druid's Eye can be pretty good. It's pretty decent utility. I was also using the spool extender quite a bit. Basically, I've been pseudo-cheesing the game by just hitting quickly and dealing a lot of damage and winning trades. Because, for most of the bosses, you don't really have to get good. Just have to hit hard and fast. Hollow Knight does feel kind of like baby mode after Silksong. I was wondering if that'd be the case. How does parrying feel in the original Hollow Knight? Is it just that I kind of... Oh, I need to kill more of these dudes. Is it just because I'm more used to the mechanic now that it felt okay in Silksong and I just had to get good? Or is it still pretty rough in Hollow Knight? I was not anticipating that. You don't use tools often unless you're getting ticked off at a boss or gauntlet. It's pretty underused. Cross stitch is a proper parry and a satisfying one at that. Yeah. I do like to use it, although I tend to use most of my actual silk on healing because of how often I end up trading. So I've been here multiple times, I think. Although, I guess I haven't checked the ground for. Gallo, you never really go for parries unless it's accidental, but the Hollow Knight enemies don't really attack as much as Silksong's. Okay. I mistimed that. The bad thing about the Void dudes is their silk damage over time effect. The mushroom dude shouldn't be around here. Unless... Could he? See, I don't remember if I came here after this step was started or not. That's part of my problem. Okay. You defeated Lace with cross stitches the final blow, as well as Seth. Nice. And then Megas, welcome into the stream. How you doing tonight? Are you a big Chrono Trigger fan or no? Just a fan of Magi in general. I'm the third person to figure it out first try. Damn, okay, you love Chrono Trigger? Yeah, Chrono Trigger is pretty great. I was really excited for the Chrono Cross remaster, and then it was just more of a actual remaster, and I was a little bit saddened by that, and I didn't end up picking it up. But I'm a really big fan of Chrono Cross. I kind of like it more than Chrono Trigger to an extent. But both are pretty goated games, honestly. Yeah, they just added the Radical Dreamers to it. Which, to be fair, that is like the first official release of Radical Dreamers, which I think is pretty cool. Although I don't know how much people are really into visual novels nowadays. Or do we call it a visual novel? Text-based adventure? I don't know. Hey, Jameson, nice to see you again. Welcome back in. You just came from another Elden Ring streamer, and you were sad to see them poop on Team Cherry in this game? Oh, really? Not for everyone? Wait, why were they pooping on Team Cherry in the game? I feel like there's a decent amount of crossover between Souls enjoyers and other things. Because of the High Halls Gauntlet? Oh, really? They said it was a troll game? Were they just having a get good moment? Although I probably can't be talking crap because I managed to summon Garmond for it. And I think I one-shot or two-shot it. But I don't think I would have done that had I not had him summoned. I didn't really want to summon him, but I didn't know if it was going to be a Lucatiel type situation where... Oops, I forgot about that dude. Where if you don't summon NPCs for their quests, bad things happen to them. It was 100% a get good moment. They had a bare bones setup. No good silk skills or tools. No Garmond. Okay. Yeah, I went there kind of early. In a way. Like, the way that I went into Act 2 was pretty scuffed. Because I went through the Organ, and I'd completely skipped the far field and, like, the deep docks. And went... Yeah. Whoops. I thought I was close enough to the wall. People just hate difficulty nowadays. I don't know, for me, like, I enjoy difficulty and challenge, but I don't enjoy tedium, and it's such a fine line, for real. So for me, like, the difficulty of this has just felt so nice. It's funny coming from a Souls player, Saul, but again, it's not for everyone. Well, to be fair, like, who the hell is this? Never would I ever... See, this is why I can't play games like this, because if I get rewarded for dilly-dallying around and going to completely random spots, it's just going to feed into this very, very bad habit of mine. Anyway, I was saying that the difficulty of Souls games isn't actually that bad because a lot of players can just overlevel content. And the real skill check for a lot of people came in the form of Sekiro, where you couldn't just do that so easily. That's a good point as well, Chadwick, that this is a game with so many tools. If you're bad at it, you can crank down the difficulty with a different loadout. Assuming you go out of your way to explore and find that stuff, which not everybody does. Ain't no way. It's Seth. He didn't die. Sir Guardian, I scarcely thought we would meet again after our encounter. Apologies, friend. I fear I don't recognize you. And I'm sure I would remember such a striking figure. Pay no heed, sir. It seems I mistook you for another. You are a traveler through these quaking lands, I take it? I suppose I am indeed. I was born into this world not long ago, waking beside a lake with only this weapon laying beside me. Seth is my name, though I know not who gave it to me. The custom of the newly born is to explore the world, is it not? So that is what I have set out to do. I will rest here a moment, then continue my journey. The sharp-faced bugs of these drizzled caves love to swoop and play, don't they? If only I could understand their beautiful language. Where others tread and beyond, fateless and free. Fresh shell, clear sight, to the beginning and back. Fateless and free. Where others tread and beyond, to the beginning and back. This is so interesting. Fresh shell, clear sight. Hey, Hilko, welcome back in. And Origami Phoenix, it's been a while. How you doing? Considering Seth's creation story, it makes sense he lives. Oh, you mean like the Egyptian one? No clue why he suddenly has amnesia. Probably, it makes me wonder if he's given a quote-unquote fresh shell, if he's not actually Seth. What if he's correct and he doesn't actually recognize us? Yeah, I know this character was designed based by a fan. Watching two Silksongers at once? Okay, Origami. If only he could understand their beautiful language. That's crazy. Should I go up now? Maybe. I may as well. I wonder if or how much the original Seth got to play the game at all. Lord, he got one. He did get to play what they'd done up to that point, from what you understand? Okay, how long ago was that, do you know? You don't have to know or feel obligated to look that up if you don't know. Oh. Couldn't, like, double jump with that? That was weird. 4 or 5 years ago? Oh, damn. That's when the original Reddit post is from? Okay. Yeah, no worries, Corey. That's probably what I was going to do as well once I beat the game. I was going to look into that a bit more. Yeah, parrying just feels so cool in this one. Especially when you chain parry, stuff like that. Now I've got to be on the lookout for Seth again. This has just changed the whole dynamic of the area in the game and whatnot. There's a sweet gesture by Team Cherry. Yeah. I was busy looking at the corpses in the background for once. Ran right into the enemy. I don't imagine anything's down here. I'm just kind of enjoying the re-exploration. You love that they put him prominently in the credits? Yeah. Very prominently. I do wish I could kind of go back into Verdania. And I also wish that I set OBS to do SDR for you guys on the stream. It was really washed out for you guys when I was streaming it the other night. Have I gone up there? Yeah, okay. That must evoke a lot of emotions in the dev. I think it's even more so once that person's no longer around, too. So let's go through the bottom of Biowater. Oh, I'm already here. Oh yeah, these aren't long enough to spike Pogo off of them. He's gonna get me. What a jerk. Wow, he's a tanky boy. Holy crap. I did not know those dudes are this tanky. Galamoth, you just beat a boss in Hollow Knight despite your controller dying for a couple seconds? That would not have happened in this game. It's a way better story than Chris Houlihan. Oh! I think I vaguely know about that. Wasn't he a quote-unquote winner of some, like, Nintendo Power competition? But it was more like a Nepo win, and not really deserved. Or am I thinking of something else? He was a myth for a while. That sucks. You have to glitch out of bounds to even find his room? Oh, yeah, that's ringing a bell. Wait, what the hell? Oh no, they all shake like this? I was about to lose my mind. If I could, like, break this. Which I might be able to, but... Almost makes me want to put on the drill thing. Don't think it'll work. Why does this one not move? I don't know why this is so surprising, because we had bones move in the other places. Why does this one seem to stand out so much to me now? Alright. Just me losing my mind. Now let's go up this way first. His dad was a gamer in the early 90s. He submitted his son's name in a final score contest for a game to early Nintendo Power. He won, and the name Chris Houlihan showed up as a player name in the Game Boy World Tournament thing that Nintendo was doing past the Wizard, but they thought that wasn't a good enough prize. The wrong warp room in Zelda. Right, okay. I already did this room like 3 times. I should not be over here. This is why. Never did come in here with the charm on. I don't think it would work against the big ones, but who knows. Wait. I'm stuck? Where the hell am I? That's one of the best rooms in the game? Okay, hold on. Let me switch this thing out. I'm in Verdania! Okay, that's my fault. So I think I'll probably warp to the putrefied ducks and figure it out then. Don't really use that enough. Let's do the yacht. Chris Houlihan himself is not a gamer, never played Link to the Past, and doesn't really care about any of it. That's the worst! Secret girl. Down to the left. Come on. Was his dad just trolling? I don't think so, but I don't remember enough of the story. All the way down to the right. Okay. How did I miss that? Now what the hell is going on over here? Pretty sure that was just a glitch. You might be right. I wonder if the enemy hit me into it or something. There's also a glitch in the Pin Mistress area of the Blasted Steps where you could, like, hit a platform in the middle of the air when you're trying to out of bounds from that area. Why is this extra glowy? Did I ever do this? Doesn't matter? Okay. The only one you encountered was in the Chef Logi boss fight in Act 2. The dad didn't want to admit he was a gamer? Okay. If you damage him too much while he's staggered, he just leaves and never comes back. That's great. That's amazing. Right. So we're out of the worst room in the game for now. Do I not get silk if I do this? Oops. I do not. Okay. Did not realize. Go. Yeah, I refrained from making a Patches O'Houlihan joke earlier. Glad we all share a brain cell here. Dodgeball movie night win. No, Dodgeball actually has a really good set of features that came on the DVD. Like the director's commentary and like the actor commentary is pretty damn insightful. Like I learned that the Blade Laser Blazer shtick was just all improv by Ben Stiller. And when you see White in his office coming down the steps with a book, that's all just more of Ben Stiller's improv. And the encyclopedia that they had was essentially like the only book that they had available to them, so it just kind of worked out even funnier. They got me. Oh. I didn't even know I could do that. I feel like I've been in here recently. Not this stream recently, but maybe yesterday. Why does the music change here? That's when this tool is not the best to have on. Fine, I'll do things the proper way. Or not. I think I've gone down there before. Let's go rest up. I think everything else here is fine. I've been over here enough. So go down to the left a bit more. That was the real fake place. Still need to figure out what happened to her. Wait a second. Okay. Don't really feel like checking this spot. Corey asks, has anyone tried the new Silent Hill yet? I know Global was interested in it. I think he said he was going to wait to try that one though, and I don't know if he's in chat, if he's just lurking or not. Are you a big Silent Hill fan, Corey? Not the hugest, but this new one does look really good. I did check the center room again, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. I didn't think he would actually be here. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get. Alright guys, it only took me almost 2 hours this night. At the bottom of a well, you can only look up. The past is hidden from those who look forward. Those echoes may guide you still. Yes, that's true. But the kind-hearted, a weapon can also be a friend. You're so eager to follow in her footsteps. What are you leaving for those who come next? Oh, excuse me. Chadwick, you don't like Silent Hill so much as you enjoy playing out other people's deeply seated regrets and life failures. Alright, so next we should probably just go to... I almost said Fount Fae. Mount Fae. That's what I get for not fully exploring this area. Duh, I can't do this on a metal pole. Tremors rules. I do like having this, if for no other reason than it gives me an excuse to not exit cheese the game, or exit the game cheese, whichever way we want to modify it. Fell Heart of Frost who soars on high. So I'm assuming the top area then, where the bird would be. Maybe he's in that damn rest spot, which always seemed a little bit strange to me. I should have taken off this cloak thing. Oh well. I guess I can do this now. And this. I would have forgotten about that. I certainly did not take the easy way. Oh, they're both here? Caps and shells may fall to dust, lies and truths may be discussed. Stone will break and steel shall rust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Lies and truths must be discussed. Stone will break and steel shall rust. Hey, Moth Crab, we have your sister here. Here, look, it's a big old moth lady. She's nice. She's not a crab, though. One could visit the past, but then memories become contradictory. When the call rings out again, will you let your previous actions cloud your vision? By claw, by voice, history always rises to meet us. Oh, excuse me. So that does seem kind of related to what we're supposed to be doing, huh? With the hearts. Oh no, maybe I should have talked to Mr. Mushroom Man before murdering everybody. Some Moth, you're gonna go pass out? Alright, have you been playing Silksong at all? You're half moth, she's half crab? Wait, no, you're half moth, half crab, but she's full moth. I must have misread that again. Well then, what's that make Galamoth? Oh yeah, so I'm assuming we go to the top of the world again. Yep, okay. Tickety travel. Galamoth is a space lizard? Okay. Alright, Moth Crab, nice to see you again, and take care then. Wait a second, did I unlock a shortcut to the top? Because if so, that would be super neat. Don't think I did, though. I remember it kind of being in a somewhat secret room. Yeah, that doesn't connect directly there anymore. Alright, time to make my third way up to the Path of Pain. Actually, do we have a rest before there? We don't. Okay. So I'm going to switch over to the Shaman for easier pogos. Don't remember if I had the Shaman on the last time I went there. Could have been the Skyman. I don't need to hit that. Okay. Oh yeah, this one doesn't have the scuttler on. Almost dove down into the depths. To where we started. Isn't our door somewhere over here? No, but if there was a door, I would have gone right back in it. So there was no door. But no, I had to go for the lore. At least this is another bit of a hint that there's actually an area up here. Yeah, because it took me back here again. Brother, how am I that bad? Galamoth, you're a space lizard demon emperor, actually. Okay. Of course. How silly of me. Actually, I want to get the silk from that thing. Oh, okay, there was a rest spot. I forgot. Wait, this might be our way back. Go. Yes, I don't have to do it again. I was just scared to. It was my fault.
Da, fenestra.
What do you mean your choice is made? Where's the mushroom? Past Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness. Oh, does this... Could this possibly be talking about the fleas? Now only the wind. Has to be past it. Aha!
Would they realize if there would only be the beginning? If they cleave themselves free, they would need to find their way anew. Oh, Wormchild, no surprise it's you who meets me here. Following me, are you? Or calling me? It is true I would not have sought the lands below if not for your grand actions within them. But now, having journeyed their breath, what singular sights I beheld. Flaming lakes, tangled woods, caves consumed by sand and frost. Remarkable things all. Though given their void-claimed state, it seems you and I may be the last to hold those memories.
I cannot allow that outcome, Herald. I act now to save that place, both for myself and for those bugs still alive within. As one who has seen so much, tell me simply, do you believe my efforts in vain?
Me? Certainly you can ask, but I cannot provide good answer. I've no mind for outcomes. Always my vision is too clouded by the present. Only the journey, the now. For myself, that is the purpose, and as far as my sight can see. If any other could come to understand that state, Wormchild, I suspect it may be you. Though maybe not yet. Not this present. Maybe in a future far, when your actions might hail me so again? Alas, from these quaking caves, it is past time I made my swift exit. Ours each may be long and winding roads, but I hope you too come to know the many joys upon the path.
A lottie flying! Passing of the age, wish granted. Oh, I thought there was going to be another one. What a strange fellow, I know, right? What the hell? Okay, well. Wish granted, I guess. Only took me 2 hours and 10 minutes. Like, how... They can't get me here? Guess we might be too high up. I did promise him I'd save the world still. Yeah. Maybe in the future. Or the present. Let me just throw myself on a bed of thorns. Seems quite comfy, that. I'm surprised that place doesn't have a map, it seems. Or maybe it does, but I thought I got the achievement for all map fragments or something. Well, maybe it was more like all places explored on it. Alright, so let's go back to, since I'm over here, the first shrine and check the wish board. Then I'll go to Bellheart and check the wish board, and then I will go to the bottom of the map and do the Ant Queen stuff. Let me go ahead. That's pretty much what I expected. Our path. Why must we suffer? Feel that. It's interesting to me that the ant lady is no longer marked on my map, so I wonder if I kind of spared her by doing things in the order that I did. But if I did, I ain't gonna spare her for long. Let's go home. Magina Fora. Oh wait, didn't I get more lore? I did. And I'm only missing one thing. Feels bad. Choral Commandment, Tattered Decree of the Citadel. Quote, Bug of voice grown hoarse or shell fallen frail, you have been selected for duty most sacred. Become our light, our guide in darkness, that others worthy may climb to join the holy song. So I still don't know what's up with the big Flintstone vitamin and the other thing, the Voltridian or the magnetite. Still missing a crafts medal, which is rather vexing. Oh yeah, Hunter's March. I've been forgetting to come back here. I'm gonna double check this area a little bit more thoroughly. Whoops. Too thoroughly. I might have screwed up by not finishing that one duo's reindeer games. Yeah, I think this one is just kind of the best pressed for every location exploration. And the Wanderer is my personal best for bossing. Have I come back up here? Cleared out a void thing. This just had the chest from ages ago. Okay. Sorry guys, you can come back out now. It's okay, I swear. I got them squished. It's all my fault. I love when the dog snores from the other side of the room. Make it up quickly enough. Little dude almost got me in the blinds. Well. I almost fell in. Well, I did fell in. So what do you guys think is older? Hallow Nest or Farloom? Architecturally speaking, I feel like Hallow Nest might be older. But I also don't know if Hallow Nest was just dilapidated longer or earlier. It might be younger. Galamoth, do you think Hallow Nest is older? Only because it seemingly built atop an ancient civilization? I don't know how old the original civilization of Farloom was, for it to have been conquered by the Weaver's Aider. Probably have a wispy dude fight up there. Like, what the hell's all that? Oh, he martyrdom me. No, the little dude got me. Okay. I don't know if these things are respawning or if I've just been that careless. I know when I first came back into the world, I did come here kind of early, and I wasn't as fixated on killing these things. Which I probably should have been, but I wasn't. I think other than the deep docks, we've done a pretty good job exploring this stuff. But I should probably go up there. Been seeing NPCs in unexpected locations. Not that I expect we'll see another NPC over here. But I can't believe we've just ran into Seth in the wild like that before. Oh yeah, we still need to see Gilly again. Well, that'll probably get taken care of when we go that way. We do have a more direct way into here now, because we can go up from the far fields. I forgot about that. Anyway. Has this dude been faking? Oh, he's a different dude. I don't understand what or how exactly this happened, other than it happened after the Savage at Eastfly. So Galamoth, you were asking about the mask? That's where I found it. Now, these faces do get smashed open, so I'm not going to be satisfied with the far field until that face gets smashed. Hardbone Elder? Hardbone Hopper. We'll fight more of those shortly. You found that guy, but he was already dead. So you probably went there after, I'm guessing you'd killed the savage beast fly. Her head looks different, so maybe they're not the same. Maybe this could have been her when she was younger. Maybe they're just not the same. Oops. Wait, I never broke this? Okay. I feel like Gilly should show up here at some point. It's kind of wild that they could just have an NPC chilling out dead for some people's entire playthrough just because they did things in a bit of a different order. Oh yeah. So Galamoth, you were asking about this. If you go in this room and then play the thing. The last. The hunt. Pale prey. Come to me. So, presumably this spot would have been left for us, considering how he's got the big bads from the other parts of the world here. It makes sense that it'd have a spot safe for us. So just think of it as a bit of an homage to Predator. think Gilly was over here last we saw her, but then she wasn't there because she was getting hunted. Why do I have a bunch of moths here? Oh. Right, this little... never mind. I'm gonna go fight the other things again. They're around. There we go. Hardbone Hopper, grazing creature with sharp senses that nimbly retreats from danger. Despite the haunting of its shell, it has not been overcome with aggression. Its desire to flee remains too strong. Hardbone Elder, tall creature with sharp senses, defends its herd with powerful legs and sharp-tipped mask. There is surprising strength hidden in their thin, elegant limbs. It would be a pleasure to ride upon it. Hornet's a horse girl. She's a horse girl. That would be pretty cool, though. Get a mount for the next Team Cherry game. They've done it to themselves now. The expectations have been set. I want to put on the Wanderer. Put on my Blossom gear. No, I'm gonna go back to the spool extender. I have to rest again. There we go. My strength, my power. Could you claim its pale beast? Are you so strong?
Hasvin?
Let us find out together, Great One. So we don't talk anymore. So she's got the white web, so I'm gonna do the normal song and then the evil song. Normal one didn't do anything, so evil one. Oh man, the Antudes are pretty tough. For real. This is cool. Challenge. Oh, this seems pretty hype. Let me hydrate. Okay. Is she juggling fire? Chakram? Where'd he go? Oh, I got distracted. Damn. Walked into him, that's us. Scar Singer Carmelita. Got her. How we hunted, how we sang. My children, I saw you glorious. That's pretty cool. Diva defeats Scar Singer Carmelita. Scar Singer? She was the second hardest boss in the game for you? If it makes you feel any better, I was getting wrecked by Trobio. Obtain the Hunter's Heart. It beats steady and strong. I'm a diva now, Harry. You're a diva now, Harry. You're a diva now, Hornet. Okay. Hunter's Heart. Enlivened heart of Scarsinger Carmelita. Its beat is steady and strong. Song Queen of the Scar and the most talented warrior. This graceful ruler once possessed skill to rival my own. At her youthful peak, her voice united all Scar in her service. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's her! She's the dancing lady that Gilly was studying, which that makes sense why Gilly got brought over here then, huh? Okay. Last Claw. Elite former hunter acting as the final line of defense before their mother. Their skill once saw them chosen, and I can plainly see why. They would have lived and trained only for this duty. She said duty. We encountered 231 of 235, completed 214 of 235. We're closing in on there. Galamoth, you were a what? It did almost sound like Hornet said Galamoth instead of Galamoth or something like that when she challenged Diva Skarsgård. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to check. The Leaf Lady? Hey, where is she? She's not this far down. Maybe she is. 6 more of those things? Damn it. Okay. Splinter. Thought I saw a scar thing in a weird spot. Maybe it was the dude that was hunting me. I don't know. Cooking eggs with Pam sucks. Just trying to avoid the stick? Or... Grr, the outcast. Huge yet stealthy scar. Okay. Servant to the larger scar. Just imagine having to fight these two together. Oh god. You didn't realize that you were out of butter? Fair enough. Galamoth, you have to find one more of the pilgrims that attack with strings of rosaries. I did find one in Bilewater of all places. In this room right here where my down arrow is. Right underneath the Bilewater text is probably the better description. And I was surprised to see him there of all places. Which I don't even know where to find them. I wish it was a little bit easier to search by area. I know these are grouped in area order, technically. Still. Some things show up in multiple areas and I don't entirely know what to make. Interesting. Don't know what those dudes are called or where they are. I don't know if I have them completely. I'll worry about that later. The journal in Hollow Knight's just a single column? I mean, they were wrong for doing that too. That was a complaint that I had then as well. What's Pam? Plain ass margarine? Yeah, Stella says it's a fake spray butter. It's kind of like a spray canola oil type thing, but yeah, cooking spray. So I'm going to go ahead and look for Gilly again. Maybe she moved over here. Oh, this is where we went in her dream, I guess. Imagine a game where you have hundreds of things and need to interact with them all the time by scrolling through a single row. Oh wait, that's all the Zelda games now? Oh god, I haven't played a lot of the newer Zelda games, so... that passed me by. I didn't mean to go the long way twice in a row. Yeah, here I am. Hideo Kojima, hold my beer. Galamoth is woefully unfamiliar with them. Hold on. Is this a hint? Or has that always been the case? Hold on. Okay, every time I've jumped, it's released these big old feathers. That is true. They're downy. Downy down. That goes to the village. Don't know where Gilly is anymore. She could be in the village all the way to the far right. Himbo Kajimbo likes menus. A good menu makes the game. I would say there's a couple more things that should go into it, but yeah. I can definitely say a bad menu can break a game. Like the Zelda Echoes of Wisdom menu was serviceable. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. Could have used improvement. It's void aligned. Alright, so those are extra tanky. Big surprise. Just want to make sure I killed the void thing if it's in here. Metroid Prime could be just the menu and it'd be a 10. It's been so long since I played Metroid Prime, for real. I don't remember how good or bad the menu was. I just remember the scanner, the cool Fallout style lore, and just like the thrill of exploration and the possibility of dying after making a ton of progress and losing it all. And a couple of the areas, like the highlights of some. Why was that dude sounding like he's taking a big dump? Like he was Guile losing a bout. The irony of calling Zelda a menu game is that Miyamoto wanted to make an RPG without menus. It's kind of wild to me because getting menus right has been like a thing that devs have been focusing on since at least the Super Nintendo era, if not earlier. And it's kind of baffling that Secret of Mana's tool wheel thing hasn't been adopted by more games. It's been there since the 90s. Maybe it was patented it. And, I don't know. Just like the Nemesis system in Shadow of Mordor, I guess. I never played Shadow of Mordor, so I don't even really know what the Nemesis system actually is. Maybe I should watch a video on that sometime or something. He felt like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy were too lost in their own menus. He fundamentally disagreed with the concept of having to choose your options in gear and in battles. That's kind of funny when you look back at least A Link to the Past, because you'd switch somewhat often, not like a crazy amount. But to be fair to Miyamoto there, if you ever do go back and play like the original Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior, for the regular Nintendo, its menu system is pretty damn bad. Like, you have to go to a menu to walk upstairs in that game. Something that I definitely took for granted even in later NES era RPGs. Wait. She made a noise. I didn't actually recognize her. Okay. Oh, what a shock! Discovered again so easily, like a hapless little hatchling. If you're going to make a sport of tracking me, I'll have to redouble my efforts at camouflage. The red shells hiding through the fields, stalking the bony beasts. They are part of it somehow, the life that flourishes here. Even haunted, they seem to lose less of themselves. What anchor allows them to retain such strength? Conversing is a pleasure, but I must return to my observance. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please. So I'm gonna have to find her again. Need to kill 5 more of those things. 4 more of those things. Miyamoto relented for Zelda 2 because other people were having a lot of fun with Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest in the long run. Yeah, the item ring and the secret of mana is essentially the modern weapon wheel, but even like a lot of quote-unquote modern games aren't as robust about it as Secret of Mana. Or some of them are pretty bare bones. Got him. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I was fearing it would be, getting those ones. %, damn. Closing on in. Go. The rocks bouncing around caught me off guard. Don't need to go down there, or do I? Now I've got to be extra vigilant looking at the greenery. You know, they do a pretty good They do a pretty good mix of having kind of larger, more open areas like this, as well as the more claustrophobic areas such as Whiteward in the game. Galamoth, you'd really like a spell wheel or something like that for the next FromSoft game? For real, God. It's so bad, especially if you're trying to use something like the Recluse in Night Rain. It's one of the reasons why that game is as disappointing as it is. Like, it has... Like, they've barely done anything to base Elden Ring combat to really make the game stand out. It's just so disappointing, and the fact that it's actually really fun is somehow even more disappointing to me. It's like, see what you could be. I don't know how that platform worked, but okay. Maybe it tunneled through the backside on the other side of the backdrop. Don't worry, guys. The Night Rain DLC will fix it. I'm over here. Okay. Alright, she's gone now. I guess that thing killed those things? Cool. Maybe she can be over here now. Nope. Monster Hunter kind of figured out a weapon wheel system. You can set 4 preset wheels of 12 slots each. That sounds nice. Did I ever go through here? I think I did. Yeah, I think I was confused because there's like nothing here. Just a bunch of sunlight. She is here. Okay. This giant old ant. Her death seems recent, but her presence here. Was it her? Could it be? The strength that sustained these caves? If so, what will happen now? They will wither and fade. And you may sadly know it was my needle that brought her end. You miss? But why? Why destroy something so vital?
That's fine.
It is a difficult thing to explain simply. Her strength was needed. What was left? To cut Farloom free of its black thread threat. It was a savage act, no doubt, but the reason was just. No, in time, these caves may see opportunity to regrow, flourish even, though that rebirth itself is a task enormous. Longer than a lifetime. Many lifetimes. For that task to succeed, it will fall to bugs like you to sow the first seeds. I wish you success in your grand task, miss. But forgive me my sadness for knowing the cruel cost. "50% of Monster Hunter is just menus and housekeeping before you even play anything." It's pretty rough. I say that's pretty rough, but I mean, I play games like Path of Exile, which is truly rough at times. type of game where you spend more time thinking about it than playing it. True peak. She's gone. But I have no idea where she would be after this, if she's even anywhere, so I'm going to guess we might have a mission available. Galamoth, you like the hunting prep? It used to be enjoyable? Uh-oh. What changed for you then? With Wilds, they just sort of streamlined everything. That's a little bit surprising to me because generally I think streamlining can be a good thing. Unless, for some reason, streamlining things so much just kind of makes it tedious. Chadwick, it's too bad how low your excitement with Wilds has dropped. I definitely know the Monster Hunter fans are disappointed with that one, but I don't know why exactly. I think we've talked about this before, briefly. But to me, like, Monster Hunter Wild just looks like more polished Monster Hunter. Which is certainly not the case with his, disappointed the fans are. Alright, now I'm at the point where I'm tempted to look up if there's anything else relating to Gilly and or Seth. Because I could find it, but it's just all going to be a shot in the dark, and it's just going to take forever if I go through literally every room again, considering how many rooms I've already gone through just on tonight's stream alone. So before I do that, I'm going to go back to the Hunter's March. And look at the dancing statue, because that's kind of like the first place we found Gilly. So just do a tiny bit of due diligence, I guess. Part of Monster Hunter's the paperwork. They streamlined it to the point where you're railroaded through slow walking segments while NPCs talk and you're not allowed to actually explore. Oh, I wouldn't really call that streamlining, but I know what you mean. Like a lot of hand-holding, that type of tutorialization. So, escort quests. No wonder why fans are disappointed. They don't actually let you play the game because they want to teach you how to play the game. But if you're a vet, it's just terrible. So basically, Sun and Moon for Pokemon. Wait, no, I need to go this way. I tried really hard to get into Sun and Moon. But my god, man, the tutorial in that game is excruciatingly slow. And I say that having played other Pokemon games with their slow tutorials. Which, I mean, I don't really begrudge them because they were literally made for children. But when in Sun and Moon are like multi-island long tutorials, it's as bad, if not worse, than Persona 5. She's not here. The Palico having all the tools and constantly healing you trivializes the combat. The Chocobo you ride automatically walks to the monster you're hunting, and they're always visible on the map. You can heal and sharpen with no danger. Shadok said, The only tool access should block locations, and only by making travel inconvenient. Being invisible walled sucks. You strongly disliked the dogs and Rise for that. It's like the dogs, but worse. You can even have them grab you when you're knocked down to save you from attacks. So they took the struggle out of the game then, I guess. Is what it sounds like to me. I don't remember having gone through there, so I'll check that spot out. Hey Amar, welcome back into the stream. What did we do earlier? You just got here? So I spent 2 hours looking for the mushroom guy and exploring and running back into Seth of all characters. Then I finished off getting the Ant Queen's heart just a bit ago. And then I was looking into what Gilly has going on. Why am I fighting that dude? I don't need to fight anything anymore. Unless it's for the journal. So the heart quest now? Sort of. All I have to do is turn it in. Because I've gotten 4 of them, so maybe we'll have more hearts to get, but I doubt it. So I'm kind of at the point now where I might just look up if there's anything else relating to Gilly and or Seth. Because it just seems like I would have to re-explore the entire world again for the 7th time at this point. Which just seems a little bit tiring to me now. Because we don't really have anything to go on. Although maybe Seth's over there. Maybe I should check that spot out. The spot that's annoyed me for a long time. You think we're going for the ending today? I don't know. That's probably going to end up being a tomorrow thing. I'm kind of tired. And I haven't really ended a stream on time for the past month because of this game. And I still want to get all of the journal entries before I do that, to be honest. So I'll definitely have a good chunk of playtime for tomorrow. They removed the hunt from Monster Hunter. Now it's just monster bullying. Chadwick, people complain about monsters leaving so much, and you're like, well, if you don't keep the monster engaged, why is it supposed to wait around for you? It's supposed to be an animal, right? I don't know. From a spectator standpoint, that stuff did look really lame to me with how frequently it seemed to happen at times. But you might be onto something there about people not engaging the monsters enough. Because that was also one of my big complaints about spectating Monster Hunter. It's just kind of boring watching somebody sharpen their weapon in the middle of combat and then take 3 years to set up a stupid box that's going to explode and not even seem to do that much damage to the monster in a 40-minute engagement. They may as well not leave areas now, you're too fast. It's no fun spectating, it's absolutely not okay. But I don't know though, because for me, if I'm not sold on a trailer, I like to at least watch a little bit to get a vibe if I think it'd be fun to play. Whereas when I was watching Monster Hunter, I'm like, man, this stuff looks tedious. Which I definitely don't like to hate on it because a lot of people really do enjoy those games, but I just do not see... it just does not appeal to me. Damn it. Alright, thank you. Yeah, we'll definitely be streaming this tomorrow as well. Hilko, your main problem with the monster leaving was that it didn't feel tuned right and artificial. Yeah, okay, that's a really good way to phrase it. That's kind of how it felt to me just watching. It also felt like an important part to have. Yeah, I think if they were telegraphed a bit better, it just felt like there were certain thresholds, and then like once you met them, they would just stop what they were doing and turn and run away. It didn't feel realistic, I guess. Stella says, Tetris is boring to watch someone else play? I don't know, like Tetris though, even if maybe it's boring for you, but when I see Tetris, it makes me want to play it because I'm like, oh, I can stack blocks better than this chump. Not really though, but yeah, Tetris is fun. It's like baseball, no fun to watch, can be lots of fun to play if you like it. God, I hate baseball. My mom made me play as a kid. That is like the most boring sport ever to me next to golf. Like, to me, baseball isn't as much of a, like, entertainment sport as much as it is, like, pastime sport. And I don't mean pastime. It's like going to a baseball game, like a real one with friends and like hanging out. That's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. Like it's more of a socializing event than like an actual sport to me. All right, let me look up this damn Gilly stuff and Seth stuff because I don't want to spend a zillion years doing it. Silksong Gilly. Extra's useless for anything other than ads, not surprised. Check out the Hollow Knight wiki. Okay, it looks like I might be done with her, unless there's more that even the Hollow Knight wiki doesn't have, as far as the dialogue is concerned. So let me type in Seth. Shellwood, east of the Bellway. I'm actually cheating just to save a zillion hours. Whose ball's the devil? Well, why do crocodiles got all them teeth? No toothbrush to brush them with. Anyway, I know I said it wrong. Anyway. Yeah, there's no way they can hit me up there. Galamoth, you find isometric RPGs really boring to watch? I would definitely agree with that. Believe it or not, I'm actually not a really big fan of isometric games, which is why it took me so long to even play certain games like League of Legends or Path of Exile. And same thing with Hades. I haven't played Hades yet. I probably will at some point. Oh yeah, Hades, guys. It's being released. What are you doing watching my stream when you could play Hades and Hades 2? I don't know. Just trolling. Anyway, Shellwood. Stella, you know people love baseball enough to spend $15 on an Etsy witch to get their team back on track? Damn it, Shellwood's bug. I don't want to have to look everywhere. Now, let me read it a bit more. east of the Bellway. Oh, so I should have gone to the Bellway. East. Okay, never mind. I was thinking Bellheart. So it says east of the Bellway. Does that mean this room or elsewhere? Why doesn't the wiki just play the game for me? I don't think he'd be down there. Watch me be around. Galamoth, you are once again enraptured by Hollow Knight. Oh, could he be here? Is this a butterfly? Almost makes you wonder if you would be in like chakra positions. You're enraptured by Hollow Knights, but not the Rapture. Oh yeah. Hey, anybody in chat, did you guys get raptured today? Probably shouldn't joke about it too much, but it's a pretty safe bet to always bet against the Rapture. Or somebody who believes in the Rapture, I should say. Because if you do get raptured, or they do get raptured, you don't really have to worry about hanging them back or anything like that. And if they don't get raptured, you win. Scuzzy thing to do? Maybe. But it's even scuzzier to deceive people into thinking that you know the date of the rapture. Because that's supposed to be today for some reason, according to some people, but no. Exactly, Chadwick. I think in that line, it's no man and no angel know the date of the rapture. Only his father. Aha. Oh, hello again. This time I most certainly do recognize you. It's a pleasure to bump into you here deep in this serene wood. Do you have a name like I do? Would you share it with me?
Juanita.
Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gazing at the buds above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps? No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather some up before venturing on. I've learned, too, that traveling is not without its dangers, but I find myself wielding my weapon quite adeptly. It's curious the way our instincts can guide us with such precision. Fateless and free to the beginning and back, where others tread and beyond. Fresh shell, clear sight. Alright, so next we're supposed to go to the Grand Gate. I think the blasted steps are the quickest way there, right? It's always a kind of a pain to get to that spot specifically. Yeah. So anyway, now that we know that Tain't Nobody in this chat got raptured, we can now firmly establish that y'all are some damn dirty sinners. Stella, you could have told us that. I would say speak for yourself, but apparently you can speak for us all now. Too eschatological for your taste, Corey? Sorry. Alright. Grand Gate. This great structure. It would have taken the lifetimes of so many bugs to build it. Now its wounds run deep, and I can hear the groaning of its final breaths. Everything that grows must pass, I suppose. Still, to witness even its current state is a privilege I'll not squander. And what of you, friend Hornet? Where are your travels taking you?
Nesvia?
They have taken me deep and will take me yet deeper still. I have a responsibility to cut this land free of its dark fate. That is no concern of yours, though, sir. You should continue your own journey, albeit with a claw in your weapon at all times. These black threads, they reach upwards with such a powerful longing. No wonder they can force themselves through even mighty stone. I'm assuming he'll still be here. But what if I go this way? But what if I go this way? He was gone. Okay. So now the question is, where does he go? The Festival of the Flea. Okay. Certainly not what I would have expected. I'm pressing the wrong button. Down to the right. We could take the shortcuts. I swung. That's a lot faster, actually. Greetings, Seth. It is a welcome surprise to see you here amongst the festivities. Hello, hello. Yes, my wandering was long, and I began to fear I would meet my end in those sticky swamps below. How lucky I was to stumble upon the home of these friendly revelers. They said I could be a flea here with them, so of course I agreed. Seems as good a place as any to call home, at least for a time. Now I just need to grow a little fur and sprout some wings, eh? Have you tried your claw at the games? Rollicking good fun, don't you think? I wonder if I could score a little higher if I tried again. I wonder if he's on the board. Oh no. He cheated! I wonder, like, how cool would this have been if they had already had the flea mini games set up and these were like the real Seth's scores. Galamoth, you can't believe you used to think Deep Nest was tricky? I didn't think it was that bad. It just kind of sucks going through it multiple times is all. It's like playing Ninja Gaiden after Barbie Supermodel? Okay. Alright guys, so considering that I'll have all of these mini games to contend with, I think I will end the stream here for tonight and then pick this up tomorrow, doing the mini games and then figuring out what the Robit's quest will be after that. So I want to thank you all for joining me as always, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.